Well, hello everybody, my name is Alexander Nikitin. I am a professional trader and a developer of pattern search software. And in today's video, I will demonstrate my new programs. I have created 3 new programs. They are Automatic HPS, Manual HPS2 and Monster Pattern Search. So they soon will replace my older programs that are Automatic PS, Manual PS and Pattern Search Pro. Okay, until then, let me demonstrate the power of those programs. And I first will start from Automatic HPS. Let me show you. It is an indicator and you can attach as many of these indicators to your chart as you wish. Why do you need to attach many? Because of this swing identification algorithm. Let's suppose you switch the swing identification algorithm to small, yes, and you switch the patterns to be displayed to true, all the patterns be true, and you have this picture. But you are not satisfied with this number of patterns. You say, okay, I want more patterns. That's why you can attach the second indicator, but this time you can switch to medium swing identification algorithm and let it display medium patterns as well. And you are not satisfied, you say I want more patterns. Okay, switch that to large. Done. So you have 3 indicators running at the same time. Let's say during your back testing you have found that on pound dollar Gartley is working good, small Gartleys are working good, crabs aren't working good, bats aren't working good, deep crabs aren't working good, butterfly are working good, alternative bat is not working good, and shark number 2 is not working good as well with small patterns. So you click on that and next time you have the drawing according to those settings. And let's say during your backtesting you found that medium patterns are a bit different. This time Gartley is working bad, but bat and crabs are working good. And deep crabs are working good, and butterflies working bad, alternative working bad, shark working bad, and shark 2 is working bad as well. So you have a different picture. So doing this, you can fine-tune your strategy. Let's say the indicators will display only small Gartleys and large bats and medium crabs. This is according to your backtesting. In the end of this video, I will show you the performance of 2 major patterns that I call them. The Gartley, the bat, the cipher and the butterfly pattern. I call them major because they are most popular all over the world. I've done the backtesting of them on 10 pairs, finding about 10,000 of examples. So pretty large statistical data, pretty large research work, and I have found which pattern is better on which pair and what time frame. So small Gartleys on this time frame on the pair and large bats on another time frame, and so on and so forth. So be patient, wait till the end of this video and you will have that Excel spreadsheet statistical data. Okay, so hope you got the idea. Let me delete those indicators from my chart, Automatic HPS 1 and 2, and I will only leave only one indicator will be left just to do the demonstration. Let me reset that to normal settings, not normal settings, but how they call default settings. Okay, so we have those patterns on the chart. What are other settings of these indicators and what they mean? So the next thing is harmonic entry. Harmonic entry is very important. If you are a harmonic trading, you should switch that to true. After you have switched that to true, you see some patterns disappeared. Why some patterns disappeared? Because they don't meet the criteria of harmonic patterns. What are those criteria? The criteria of harmonic trading approach is the confluence of Fibonacci levels. The first level is the XA retracement, and sometimes it is extension, as with crabs, butterflies, and sharks, alternative sharks, and alternative bats. But in this case, it is a retracement, XA retracement. It should be complemented by the ABCD pattern or alternative ABCD pattern, extended ABCD pattern, and also the B to C inversion. If they all line up within some special area, this area is called the potential reversal zone. So you should look at some kinds of reversal here. Let me switch that to small to have more patterns if we have. You see that? This reversal zone, we had this wick showing that price most likely to decline, and if we stretch the fibs, it hit the first target and then it went to the upside. So let me show you this. Within the potential reversal zone, we had that rejection. So just at the retest of the high, we could even enter at the retest of this high, or we could enter at the retest of the highest level of the potential reversal zone and look at the reaction. Immediate reaction, 1, 2, 3 for our candles, and both targets are hit. Okay, so this is the harmonic entry. You don't be in a hurry, you are conservative, you are waiting for some kind of rejection. So look at this. You see, after the levels are tested, we saw the rejection. So next candle you enter at market, depending on your strategy, and look what happened. Boom, boom, boom. All targets are hit. So to get the more accurate entry, to get more winners, you'd better use harmonic entry, I suppose, because it is the more conservative approach. But if you are aggressive, depending on your style, you can switch that off and use simple limit orders to place the entry. You will have more trades, of course, and you will have losers and winners. You will have more losers, more winners. But you won't miss some trades that you would miss if you've been trading the harmonic patterns. Okay, thus you can switch between the harmonic patterns and advanced patterns. So this is very important. Many of you are advanced patterns, many of you are harmonic pattern traders, so you can do either both or one of those approaches. You can switch between the approaches. Okay, let's go next. The next settings are drawing settings. What is the drawing settings? First of all, perfect patterns. What does perfect pattern means? Well, there are two kinds of patterns, standard and perfect. Standard patterns are typically connected with that C point placement, and sometimes B point placement. Well, in this book, Harmonic Trading Volume 1 and Volume 2, Volume 1 I suppose, the Scott Carney explains the difference between the standard patterns and perfect patterns. So let's just take a bad pattern as an example. A standard bad pattern says that the B point is okay if it is somewhere within 382 to 0.5, but it is less than 618 area of XA retracement. And the C point of this bad pattern should lay somewhere within the 382 to 886 area. So it is the standard rules for bad pattern, yes? But the perfect bad pattern should be, the B point should lay at 50% retracement strict, and the C point should lay within 50% to 618. This combination of levels gives us a very tight potential reversal zone, and the pattern, the levels, Fibonacci levels, confluence is very strong. So the pattern becomes more accurate. Well, trade-empowered guys like Jason Stapleton and Akil Stokes, they just took that perfect patterns and started trading it aggressively. So this way advanced patterns appeared. In their origin, advanced patterns are simple harmonic patterns that are perfect. So if you switch that to true perfect patterns and you switch the harmonic entry to false, you will have advanced patterns. Look at this. This is advanced butterfly formation. This is a cipher formation. Actually, all ciphers are sharks, but not all sharks are ciphers. So this is what advanced patterns are. They are perfect harmonic patterns traded aggressively. Okay, so what else do we have? We have some drawing settings that is called a background. The background, well, it is pretty good, pretty convenient for most of you if you switch that to true. Do it this way, this, and you see patterns look a bit more nice, a bit more pretty. Okay, so these are the main settings with this indicator. The indicator is good for both. For real-time trading, it will, as price appears more and more and more quotes appears, the patterns are recalculated and new patterns are drawn. And you can do the backtesting. It is good for backtesting as well. To do the backtesting, you need to switch on the strategy tester, click that indicator tab, choose the automatic HPS by Alexander Nikitin. This is my name. Okay, choose your pair, choose the mode. I advise you to take open price only. You don't need every tick, it will take lots of time. Open price and click visual mode. Choose your date and click visual mode. After then, just click start and you will see the magic. Let me do some properties. Click F8, click black on white, okay. Then you press the combination of Ctrl G and disable that grid. Okay, candles, make it a bit smaller. Let's do that. You see the patterns are drawn. So it is the fast variation of how they stop. You see the pattern was triggered here, somewhere here, yes? So let us stretch the fibs. It was triggered here, but then price goes higher, higher and higher. So we restretch our fibs and adjust our targets, and then it hits stop loss. But after that, we had the completion of alternative pattern, which is lime. So then let's see what happened. Okay, no, alternative bet didn't work as well. So, but after that, we have this alternative shark pattern. Yes, here it is. Let us see if that works. It doesn't seem to work in this case. Okay, so as you see, indicator is absolutely objective. Look how this bat pattern worked. I suppose it will work the second time and the third time because of that feeling I have. Look at this level, double top within that XA area, 886 harmonic retracement, and I bet we have some good support resistance level in the past as well. So just giving you some hints on how I trade it. I would trade it the second time as price hits the entry, and if it trades sideways, something like in a channel mode, like this, if it trades sideways, I would trade it even the third time and the fourth time and the whatever time, just profiting from one pattern multiple times. Let's see if it works. Go into the downside, you see target hit, then we see another retracement and another target is hit. So 3 times, and it goes deeper, deeper and deeper. So the pattern worked 3 times. So when you do those kind of backtesting and you find those minor things, you can switch your trading from being negative to being positive. When you notice those minor things, you can profit from one pattern 1, 2, 3, 5 times. It doesn't really matter. You can profit from whatever pattern. Okay, and also you can notice that some patterns are a bit strange. They are unnatural. They are some warning signs within the pattern. When you do the backtesting again and again and again, you start getting that experience, and you can predict if the pattern is gonna work or if it won't work. So thus, gaining the experience, your trading becomes more and more profitable, not just blindly taking all the patterns that the indicator suggests. Okay, so let me switch that off. Hope you understood the process of backtesting using the automatic HPS indicator. Let me close this. Well, that's it about automatic HPS indicator. It is already available for purchase. Contact me to get the price. On my website, it will appear on the 1st July 2017. If today is more than the 1st July of 2017, just go to Catalog tab and you will find the price and the link to purchase form to get this indicator. Okay, let me get rid of this indicator. So when you delete this indicator, it deletes all patterns. So you start your chart fresh. This is very important. Okay, let me make my chart fresh completely, deleting all indicators from my chart. What is next? The next indicator is manual HPS. Unlike automatic HPS, the name of manual HPS says that you can draw patterns manually. And look how easy it is when you use manual HPS. The latest version of that is manual HPS 2, so I will demonstrate this one. Okay, as you can see, we don't need those swing identification algorithms because no automatic scanner will be employed here. But we still have the harmonic entry, we still have perfect patterns and backgrounds as well, and we still have those 12 patterns to be displayed or not. Okay, let me allow them all to be displayed, but not ciphers. And you see nothing changes. Whoa, why? No patterns drawn. What should I do to draw the pattern? You need to use your keyboard. Okay, to draw the pattern on your chart, you need to press A, and after you have pressed A key of your keyboard, you enter the drawing mode, and after that you should click on 2 points only, the point C and point X, like this, and you have a pattern drawn. You see this? Point C and point X. Let me go a bit deeper into history. This way, if you click on point D, this trend line disappears. You see? If you click to A point again, you enter the drawing mode again. Press point C to point X, and the second pattern is drawn. So as you can see, you can do the back testing as well as you can trade it real time. If you press S, everything disappears. If you press A again, you can draw the pattern. Let's draw it this way. Weird pattern. Like this, C point, and you C point to X point. You have a potential bad pattern here. Okay, so in this manner you can draw only the W-type or M-type patterns using this manner of drawing. But what about sharks and what about ciphers? There is a very interesting engine that I have created. You can press C, and after you have pressed C, you can draw the cipher old school. X to A to B, B to C, and the cipher or a shark pattern or whatever C-point extension pattern appears in front of your eyes, like this. So the rest of the settings are the same as automatic HPS, so I have just demonstrated them. But let's switch to some, I don't know, harmonic entries. What is that? To have a harmonic entry. And let's find some perfect pattern. Potential perfect pattern is this. I'm not sure. No, you see, no pattern is drawn. Potential perfect pattern is this, but I'm not sure. Like this. Yes, a butterfly formation. Let us zoom it in and let us see the reaction within the potential reversal zone. As I told you, we can trade the pattern 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, and even 5 times. This potential reversal zone is a good support or resistance zone. So if you see some price rejection within this potential reversal zone and then price comes back to test that resistance once again, why not to play it second time and the third time and so on and so forth. And as you remember, I told you this has a double top near the X point. We can draw it even different way. We can draw it this way, for example, like this. You see, and the pattern will be still drawn, but the XA will be a bit larger. We can draw it old school way, like this. X to A to B, B to C, and the pattern is drawn. Okay, using the old school way, you even can draw the pattern on your empty space, like this. Okay, so very powerful drawing tool. What else do you have? If you click Z, the key Z, and then you place your cursor to whatever high or whatever low, you will have ATRs. So this is one ATR above, this is second 2 ATRs above. This is one ATR below the high, and this is 2 ATRs below the high. Okay, let us somehow employ that feature. If I click A and then I press C to X, stretching the pattern, and I say, okay, I'm going to enter at the highest border of this potential reversal zone. So where should I place my stop loss? Let's say I'm going to place my stop loss 1 ATR above the terminal price bar. So this is the terminal price bar. You have that spike. Terminal price bar is the bar that crosses all 3 lines, the last bar that completes the pattern. Yes, so just press Z, place the cursor onto this high, and you see you have 1 ATR above, you have 2 ATRs above, and you have 1 ATR below and 2 ATR below. Why do you need 1 ATR and 2 ATR below? Because of bull patterns. For example, you are going to trade a bull pattern like this. Sorry, we have a harmonic entry mode. Let me switch that back to false. Harmonic entry should be false. Closed it. Let's go to draw the pattern. C to X, and we should have some pattern. Yes, we have some Gartley pattern, and if it is failed, it is a crab pattern. Okay, so you see that line of this. I personally wouldn't trade this, but if you measure the potential reversal zones, the If you measure the harmonic patterns to find those potential reversal zones of support and resistance, and you see that double bottom here, yes, you say, oh, this is a nice double bottom. Let me enter a retest of the lowest close. So where should you put your stop loss? Press Z, click on the lowest. This is 1 ATR below, and this is 2 ATRs below. So in bull patterns, you will use 1 and 2 ATRs below your high or low or whatever level you want it to place. Okay, so the power of manual HPS is unlimited. You can draw whatever pattern. Even if you zoom it out this way, click at C to A, and you will have a potential pattern. This time we have a potential deep crab pattern that completes at 32.50. Very good round number. If price goes higher, you will have it here. Or you can have it this way, C to X, and we have a potential butterfly pattern. So depending on your ATR or on your stop, it is either a loser or a winner, depending on your trading rules. So as you see, the patterns, this manual HPS is good for both as well, for real-time trading and for backtesting. Let's just go deeper into history and draw some patterns. Let's have it this way. Click A to enter the drawing mode and stretch the potential pattern of this. So we have a bad pattern or alternative bad pattern. In this case, the bad pattern didn't work, so we didn't have the reaction to the upside starting from that, but alternative bad pattern worked pretty good. We hit the first target, and then we break even the trade after the first target is hit, so the rest of our position is 0. Okay, this is the historical trading with manual pattern search. Okay guys, and now it is time to demonstrate my third program. Unlike those two previous programs, manual HPS2 and automatic HPS, that are indicators, you need to attach them to your chart and they will be running constantly. Automatic HPS will be running constantly and drawing the patterns. But manual HPS will be running constantly, just awaiting for you to press those control keys. Okay, so monster pattern search is not working that way. It is a script. It only works when you call for it. Okay, let me call it monster pattern search. It has a bit more settings than previous two programs have. First of all, the swing identification algorithm, a new setting, custom swing. So it can do both. If you use that automatic mode, swing identification algorithm, it will find patterns and it will draw the patterns absolutely automatically, like automatic HPS does. But if you switch that to custom mode, like this, custom swing, it will only find the patterns that you will draw with trend lines. So it is the combination of two, manual HPS2 and automatic HPS. That's why it is called monster. It can do both. And as usual, we can have the harmonic entry, we can have perfect patterns, backgrounds, and so on and so forth. Okay, and another additional thing, that you can switch on the history mode. If you switch that on, it will find all patterns during the whole history of this chart. Let's do that. Background is true, so to make patterns a bit better looking. Okay, let's go into history. You see the pattern. You see them? Regardless of the fact if the pattern won or lost, the patterns are drawn. Regardless of that, it draws everything. It doesn't care if the pattern was a winner or a loser. Many indicators out there show only winners on history. So if the pattern works, it stays on the chart. If the pattern doesn't work, it is deleted or it is redrawn, and you don't have that objective information about the probability of the patterns. Okay, so you just saw how many patterns could be drawn simultaneously within one click. Okay, let me show you something else. Custom swing. What is that custom swing? Okay, to employ this function, you need to draw potential legs of the pattern. This is a W-type pattern, X to A to B, and B to C. So you need to use your trend lines, and then when you call monster pattern search and switch that swing identification algorithm to custom swing, you see it draws the pattern according to the swings. Okay, in this case it analyzed the pattern as a godly pattern. Yes, so if you place the stop loss as 180R above the X, it will be a loser in this case. But guys, look at the magic of that. If you use the harmonic entry technique, in this case, it won't be a godly pattern. It will be a butterfly pattern, because the B point is so close to 786 that it can be treated as the butterfly pattern, like this. Sorry. Should switch that into true. Custom swing should be true. Harmonic entry should be true as well. Okay, the rest is okay. Okay, done. And you see the butterfly pattern here with this potential reversal zone drawn on your chart. Okay, I just suggest you a stop loss being 180R below the X point, but depending on your backtesting, you can place 280Rs. 280R is a bit better accuracy. Okay, so that's it about the software. Once again, automatic HPS, manual HPS2, and monster pattern search. So you can imagine how you can improve your pattern trading. You can fine-tune using small patterns on this pair and large patterns on that pair. You can switch between the patterns on not all of them be displayed, but only those that you found to be the most profitable. And now let me show you my research work, if I can find that. Excel, if I go to Excel, I have so plenty of them. Statements, ratios, harmonic backtesting pro, I suppose this one. This is the, it takes time to open. Backtesting pro. Okay, yes, and here you can see my backtesting results. Yes, I've been backtesting 4 patterns: godly, bat, then cipher, and butterfly formation, using the perfect mode and aggressive limit order entry. My stop loss was placed as the same distance of 382 take profit. So if you measure the take profit of 382 as 50 pips, so the stop loss should be 50 pips beyond your entry. It is a very good thing always to have one-to-one risk to reward, at least initial risk to reward. Okay, so there are 2 time frames, 4 hour and 60 minute, and there are 2 patterns, large patterns and medium patterns, 2 pattern types. Okay, so according to time frame and according to your pattern type, you can have them winners or losers. Okay, on 4 hour time frame, starting from 1999, it is 17 years of data almost 18 years of data. You will find not very large number of patterns, 5 patterns, 7 patterns, 18 patterns, 22 patterns. So that's why these numbers are not very much precise and reliable on 4 hour. But look at 60 minute. You find much more patterns using 60 minute. And if you calculate the total, you will have even more patterns. So in this particular case, I have found 737 patterns, and the best of them are this. So medium bats, then medium ciphers, and medium butterflies. So you just need to have only one indicator attached to your Australian Canada pair. Just switch the swing identification algorithm to medium, and it will only show you medium, and switch the bats, ciphers, and butterflies on, and it will show you only medium bats, medium ciphers, medium butterflies. Okay, other pairs are a bit better. Or Aussie yen, you can see that much more patterns are winners. So what are the winners? I suppose them to be a good winner if it is more than 55% accurate. Okay, and we have much more setups found in this case. So total pattern setups is 1,174 total patterns found on this pair for 18 years. 4 hours and 60 minutes of data. Okay, this page is the same. This page is the same. Doesn't need to be explained because the idea is the same, only numbers are changing. Okay, the same. Okay, when you purchase monster pattern search or manual pattern search or automatic pattern search, well, I don't think you need it with manual pattern search, but automatic pattern search and monster pattern search. When you purchase those programs, you are given this Excel spreadsheet for free, and you can set them according to my backtesting. But I insist that you do your own backtesting, because you can place your stops a bit different way, you can calculate your targets a bit different way, not the same exactly way that I did. So that's why you can have different result. So total accuracy, optimized accuracy, yes, if you take only the patterns that are above 55% accuracy. Total accuracy, optimized accuracy. Okay, 1,298 patterns. Okay, so this is the diagram that shows the total patterns improvement. Okay, if not optimized, you have it 54 Gartleys. If optimized, 62. You see radical improvement, yes. 57 to 60, 56 to 60, 56 to 59. So in this backtesting, I've been trading all the patterns. I didn't filter them according to my experience. I just did the backtesting of trading whatever pattern appears. Just all patterns were backtested. So this way you have these things. But guys, in real-time trading, you won't have it this way. It is impossible to trade all patterns. You can't sit in front of your computer for 24 hours, yes. And next thing, that you gain more experience, you start intuitively understand, you start intuitively I don't know how this should be explained, to feel that this pattern is gonna fail and that pattern is gonna lose. That's why you have it. You can have real-time trading a bit different. So this is the performance according to pairs. Okay, Australian Canada, great improvement. Aussie yen, well, almost the same. Aussie dollar, almost the same, not very much improvement. Euro yen, well, almost the same, 2%. It stays somewhere within the statistical error. If you guys know that the statistical error is 3%, if no changes more than 3%, it is called statistical error. So stay within the statistical error sometimes you need to optimize on some pairs, and on other pairs you don't need to optimize the patterns. So, and dollar yen, very great improvement, more than 5, almost 6%, from 55 to 61 almost. Okay, so these are the numbers. Total settings found 11,718. Total winners 6,652, and total losers 5,000. You see that? 5,067. So optimized accuracy is 59. Overall, that 10 pair portfolio. It all depends on portfolio very much. If you trade 20 pair portfolio, your drawdowns can be more. Your win percentage can be a bit different. And total accuracy, if you trade everything, is 56. If you trade it as it is. I remind you, in this particular backtesting, I was calculating the 3D2 as being the target, and I measured that distance, let's say 20 pips, so I put that 20 pips to be my risk, just adding that 20 pips to my entry to be my risk. One-to-one measured movements. So the accuracy shows the probability of hit the first target. Why you need only the first target? Because the trading rule says once the pattern hits the first target, you close your half of that position and you move your stop loss to break even. Thus you have a risk-free opportunity, and the pattern goes either to the next target, that is the second target, and it is 1.62 a risk to reward if compared to your first target, or you have a break-even risk-free opportunity. But if you scale your position into 3 parts, you can place your third take profit even further, and if the second part is hit, you can move your stop loss on the place where your first target was. So once you have the third part left, you have the probability either to test your take profit of the third part or test your stop loss, which is your first take profit level. So it is a guaranteed winner. Just try it out. It is wonderful to have it this way, when you have a guaranteed winner no matter what. Either you have a large winner or you have that, well, more or less good winner. Well, this is the back testing, but what about real trading? Well, guys, I've been trading these patterns for, I don't know, for 4 or 3 years for now, but trading them with my programs is not that very much. So I don't have those years and years and years of real-time trading experience with my programs. Using my programs, I trade them manually, I trade them old school way, and in most cases I don't use automatic pattern search, I use manual pattern search. So let's have a look at some of my statistics. So what is this? I suppose it shows this week. Let me choose some custom period for about 7 days. Last week, yes, 7 days of trading. Just giving you the random period, but close to present day, so you could see the present data. Okay, I am day trading. Save as detailed report. I'm not changing anything in this detailed report, so it is not anyhow modified. Okay, and let's go. You can see 200 trades. Well, it is good for statistical data. I am using 20 pairs portfolio. You see it is improving, going smooth, and then we had a drawdown, and now we are going smooth as well. Why do we have this drawdown? It is because of my portfolio. I'm trading 20 pairs. Just remind you that I trade 20 pairs, and if I have those patterns pointing into the same direction on pound yen, euro yen, Swiss yen, dollar yen, I take them all, and if they all hit the stop loss, I will have 4 losers in a row. Yes, on one pair it is one loser, but on the total portfolio it can be that much drawdown. So my largest drawdown was 18%. It all depends on your portfolio. You should do the backtesting. And as I told you, my real-time results are better than backtested results, because I am an experienced trader. I can take this trade and I can skip that trade because some warning signs I feel this should be skipped, and I feel that should be entered. I am using manual pattern search in my trading. Well, this way. Just draw the pattern and see if it works or not. And I place aggressive entries of limit orders. Trade them in advanced pattern manner. Well, that's it about my software. You have seen the backtesting results. You have seen the, let's say, forward testing results, 200 trades of real-time trading. Just export it from my MetaTrader. Day trading, you have lots of trade during the day. If you trade 5 minutes, 15 minutes, you can generate 100, 200 trades within a week. But if you trade, let's say, 4-hour time frame, you will generate the same amount of trades in a year. So if I were trading this way on 4-hour time frame, you would have the statistic for a year. So it all depends on the number of trades rather than the period of time. Okay, 200 plus trades were demonstrated. Hope you understand that it is not a kind of, I don't know, kind of promotion or whatever. I just really want to help you to improve your trading. That's why I am revealing some secrets that I have, and that's why I sell my software for that low cost. I'm not asking you to pay me thousands of dollars, but still I evaluate my time. I really appreciate my efforts. That's why it shouldn't be for free. And on the other side, I want you guys to understand that there is nothing free in this world. If you want to get something, you should invest either your time or either your money or either your efforts to get that. You should invest something. And once you have invested something, you start appreciating that. When you got something for free, you won't appreciate that. If you do not appreciate what you got, if you do not respect that, well, you treat it as a rubbish. You don't need it. So that's why I am giving the price. It is an optimal price, not the highest price, not the thousands of dollars. As constellation of trading power, $2,000 constellation trading power. Wow, it is amazing. For what? To draw 4 patterns only, and no other manipulations can be done, not other fine-tuning, no optimization can be done. So not a very powerful tool as compared to mine. Okay, so if you are interested, let me know. Let me know it. Just the pre-market version is 15% less. I remind you, I will replace my pattern search tools on the 1st of July. We have 14th, so it is 2 weeks from now. And guys, if you want the pre-market version, so I mean if you want to buy it before it is officially appears on my website, you will have a 15% discount. Okay, also as this pattern search software is more powerful than previous programs, my old pattern search software, yes, the price of this will be a bit higher. So if you say, well, I don't need that much powerful pattern search, let me purchase an old version. Yes, old versions on my website, they are still available. Manual pattern search indicator, automatic PS pattern search pro, and fractals. They are still available till the 1st of July. So after that deadline, they will be replaced, and you won't have any right to choose between the patterns. You would only be allowed to purchase my new programs that will be a bit more expensive. So if you want to save some money, you can buy an old software, and if you're interested in my new software, you can buy it as well. Until this deadline, I am giving you 15% discount until the 1st of July. So wanna thank you for your patience, that you watched this video till the end. It was a pretty large video, guys. I really appreciate that. If you find it interesting, please share it on social media. Let other people know about this wonderful pattern search software that I have created, about that guide that is called Alexander Nikitin, a professional trader and a programmer that have created that, I just say, masterpiece. Okay, so hope you click that like button. I usually post some stuff on my YouTube page, so you can also click that bell to be notified and subscribe to my next videos. Have a good day. Hope to see you around.